But let's look to see what we're trying to achieve. I would agree that in a certain abstract sense, to be absolutely free of bias is impossible. Why? Because we're human beings, we don't have the God's eye view of the universe. Our view is necessarily partial, angular, perspectival. And so we're going to have a take on the world. And that take is determined by our situation, right? Years ago, I had a debate with Jesse Jackson. And it was really funny because I realized that we were talking about the same thing, but we saw it totally differently. And instead of arguing with him, I thought to myself, why do he and I see the same fact so different? It's like we're both sitting in a cafe, we see an accident, and he thinks it's a homicide, and I think it's an accident, but how could two reasonable people who saw the same thing disagree like that? And then it occurred to me that the reason we see it a little like that is because I'm an immigrant. And he is the leader of an indigenous American minority group that's been here for a very long time. So, the immigrant is always comparing America to something else. I come from India, I come from Africa, I come from South America, and so people say, America sucks. And I go, America sucks compared to Bombay, compared to Indonesia, compared to Thailand? What are you talking about? But if you live in America and you've never been anywhere else and you don't know anything else, you're going to compare America to the Garden of Eden. So here's what I'm saying. When I listen to a reporter, I'm not expecting them to be free of bias. But what I'm expecting them to do is, number one, to call it like they see it. Number two, to actually tell us what's going on and not to omit facts that are inconvenient from their point of view. And number three, to show a little bit of humility, because most reporters, quite honestly, don't know anything. They don't know any economics. They've never studied it. They don't know any history. They've never encountered it. They went to Columbia Journalism School, where they learned about the inverted pyramid and how to write a paragraph, right? But their content is zero. And so the most you expect from those people is a little epistemological modesty, such as, I have no idea what's going on in North Korea right now. I don't even have a clue. It's like asking me what's happening right now in Mars. You shouldn't ask because I don't know. But I'm telling you what other people are telling me. I'm repeating that for your benefit, and hopefully through my filter you can try to figure things out for yourself, because you can't possibly expect to get anything out of me. And I don't want them to say that, but a little humility would help.
Lincoln was elected to unite a country and stop slavery. Democrats smeared him, went to war against him, assassinated him. Now their target is Trump. They say he's a racist, a fascist. But who are the real racists and fascists?